MANX here. Today we're going to talk about shifters. Which one's the best for your VW, Beetle, or your Dune Buggy? I have a Scat shifter on the left and an Empi shifter on the right, which is just like the old Hearse shifter. I'm going to show you a couple things today that maybe a lot of people aren't aware of. Why they have sloppy shifters, where it's hard to get into a gear or find reverse, and what leads to problems with shifters. Let's take a look at something here. When you take your old shifter off, grab a pair of needle nose pliers, grab onto the shifting tube, and see if you can move it up and down, or left and right. You can go left and right, of course, because that's the way the shifter goes, but I'm talking about looseness left and right, and looseness up and down. This one's tight. Let me show you why. These are the two parts that you need to tighten up your shift rod and give you a good tight shifter. It's a shift rod guide bushing and also the spring clip to go over it. The spring clip goes over it right here. You put the spring clip on, then you install it into your vehicle. Of course, you have to have the shift rod out. You have to disconnect everything and pull it out through the front of the vehicle. But these commonly wear and fall off. The buggy I just got, it was gone. The gentleman bought a brand new shifter, and I don't think he had to, because this was missing. It was very sloppy. You can buy both of these for less than 10 bucks. And it's a lot cheaper than a shifter. Now, of course, when you have your rod removed, it's not there in the way. But this bushing will slide in to a hole that's underneath this bolt. You have to be a little bit nimble to get in there. Put some grease on it and be able to work it. But you're working into that support plate with a hole in it, and then you take your shift rod tube and slide it back in from the front of the vehicle, of course. But it will definitely greatly improve your shift. Another thing you want to check is your shift coupling. This piece right here. The connection between the shift tube and the transaxle. This one has just a little bit of play in it, and that's fine. But make sure yours isn't sloppy. When you replace the shift rod bushing on a Dune Buggy, it's just like a Beetle, you have to pull it out from the front. But on a Dune Buggy, the hood is in the way. I get a hole saw, about 1 5/8", and cut a hole in here. Because you have to remove this plate that's in the front of the frame assembly, up in here. And that's where the shift rod slides out. When you get it out, you'll notice that it's rusty or grimy or just full of dirt. I clean it off, sand it smooth again, and grease it so it slides back into your new bushing nice and easy. You can always put a license plate in here to cover that up. It's no big deal. Alright. Well, it's all back together and it works great. Nice tight shifts. It easily goes into all the gears. First, second, third, and fourth. There's reverse. As you can see, I have no problem with it whatsoever. Hopefully this video helps you out and saves you a couple dollars. And if you would, click on the PayPal me link and donate $1. I'd certainly appreciate it. This is Milo MANX. Later.